And this is great. Good evening, Carmela.
Good evening, Hope. How you doing over there?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good evening, tea timers, and welcome to our Tea Time Tuesdays. Excited to be with you all today. I know that we've all been having a full day. This is our time to pause, to reset, and build resilience. And go ahead, like and share this broadcast. If you're on YouTube, let us know that you're there. Give us a hello and make sure to share and invite. Invite someone to join us this evening for our tea time. We have a great subject this evening, and we just want to welcome you all to our tea time, and just excited to be here for our 7 p.m. Edition of Tea Time. And so today we're just going to go ahead, and if you can put your tea that you like inside of the chat. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Faye Found Favor. Hello, and welcome to Tea Time. Welcome to our Tea Time community. Hello, Patrick. Yes, Pause, Reset, and Build Resilience. Our Executive Director, Patrick Brown. Thank you so much All right. All right. So, hello, everyone out there. Thank you for joining us. Please make sure that you like our YouTube channel, that you subscribe and like our channel. Good evening and welcome to Tea Time. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Just excited here. Hey, Renita. Hey. And we are so glad to have you on and joining us from all over. All right. Sherry, all right. Thank you. Blessings to you as well. All right. Pistachio coffee. All right.
That sounds
All
good.
right. That's a
That
good
sounds
one.
real good.
What are you having, Carmela?
Well, tonight, I usually have tea, but I'm having sparkling water tonight.
Okay. That's all right.
I needed
Your
something
drink of choice.
refreshing tonight.
Yes, I'm a sparkling. I love sparkling water. That's really all I really drink is that and regular water.
Mhm.
Tonight I'm having Lady Grey tea.
All right. That sounds like you. That's an alternative to your regular green tea.
That's me. All right now. Kamala has our sparkling water. That's one of our favorites. Butterfly pea tea. I have that tea. It's really good. It's a really
Yes.
good tea. All right.
Okay.
That's sparkling. That is some
Mhm.
good water. It is
That
good
sounds
sparkling
good.
water.
That
It
sounds
is. It's really
delicious.
refreshing when it's real. Have it real cold. Oh gosh.
Mhm, mhm. Well, we're getting them all in tonight.
Yeah, water. Absolutely. Well, it's so warm. I don't know how it is there, but it's really warm here. So, water is good. If you have coffee.
Mhm,
One thing about
mhm.
tea time is we're diversified. We can have different things. It's diversity. I have tea, someone has coffee, someone has water, sparkling
Yes,
water. All
love it.
right. All right. So we are looking for your engagement this evening. Please remember to like and share this broadcast. Please remember that this is our community and we are
Mhm.
here to pause and reset and build resilience. So we're going to
Yeah.
start off with our tea. All right, our tea of the week. Our tea of the week. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorites. This is hibiscus berry bliss.
That
Oh
looks
my, this
delicious.
is it's so refreshing. Served hot or cold. Just a really good tea. It has the
Mhm.
vibrant notes of hibiscus, berry notes, and a hint, excuse me, of mint. So this is a really good tea. It's great to add to hibiscus itself. Is one of my favorite teas besides Earl Grey. But when you add the mint and you add the berry, it just livens it up and gives it a refreshing taste. So that is
Yes.
our tea of the week. All right, our
Yes.
tea of the week.
Yes.
Hibiscus
That
berry
looks so
bliss.
vibrant and beautiful. Just want to
And yeah,
take a the berries around it and everything. It looks good.
yeah, it does.
I'm
It
ready
looks
for some
good.
right now.
Mhm. It does. It looks refreshing. All right. All right.
We
All
got some more
right.
people coming in right here.
All right. Lemon water. Hot. That's refreshing. Oh, so refreshing.
Mhm.
All
Good
right. Good
evening.
evening. Good evening, Monique. All
Mhm.
right. Thank you all for joining. All right. So we're gonna get into our time of. Do we have any more announcements, or we did any observances for the month or anything?
No observances. No
Okay. All
observances right
right. All right. So we'll just go ahead and move right into locating ourselves.
now. Mhm.
This is a time where we actually are intentional about pausing.
Yeah.
Allow yourself to
Mm.
relax, allow your
Lord
shoulders, your
knows I
neck,
need
and your
that.
mind to just be at ease. Those who are new here, this is a time where we locate ourselves, and those who are our regular community, we already know what to do. So we're just going to take a moment just to relax your shoulders, slow down your breathing in and out, and just allow the relaxation and calm to help you locate yourself. We're going to do that for a moment. Mm. Isn't that great? Mm.
Mhm.
Mm. All right. Isn't that great? Just taking the time to just completely stop and just pause and just allow ourselves to be centered and just take that moment of quietness, stillness, and calmness. All right.
Yes.
So I hope you guys have your tea time journals ready and you are ready to engage with us for tea time. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Carmela, who will be leading us in our tea time this evening.
Thank you, Hope. I saw that Renita said that she wanted to go there, wherever that place was on the screen. I wouldn't mind going there too. I needed a little bit of that. And the good thing about locate yourself if you could just do it at any time, even at 7 o'clock at night, right? In the
Mm-hmm.
evening.
Yeah.
It's good to see everybody today. We want you to go ahead and get the likes up as Patrick is on behind the scenes letting us know. Go ahead and share it, like it, so that we can get others to join in with us. We definitely want to get this out tonight. And Sharon is saying she wants to go to wherever that was too. And let's see, we're getting a lot of responses. She was transported today. Thank you.
Yeah.
Does that look like Jamaica at all, Hope?
It does.
Jamaica.
It does, but I'm not sure if it is, but it does look like it though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The ocean.
Mhm.
Well, I hope everybody has had a good Tuesday evening. We're going to talk about a topic tonight that we all can engage in because tonight we're going to talk about having a fresh start. So, beginning with this renewal practice tonight, everybody can participate in this because this is going to be something that everyone engages one time or the other. So I'm going to start off with a question that I want to pose to you. And this renewal practice is going to definitely push us into pausing, resetting, and building resilience. And so we want everyone to participate in this tonight in our tea time. Sit back and relax, get your journal out, and let's go forward. Okay, I want to ask a question. What is your reaction to getting something new? I want y'all to think about it when somebody gives you something new, or y'all know I'm not what's the blue truck that comes to the house all the time? That's not me. Is that you, Hope? Okay. Well,
I'm guilty.
she's confessing. Okay. Well, what is it that you feel? What is your reaction when you are getting something new? Think about it. Go ahead and put it in the chat because this is going to be a tea time session about really renewing ourselves and just we'll see in just a minute. But what is your reaction when you get something new? Okay, I see some reactions coming in here. E Cherry is saying she feels excited. Uh-huh. There's a level of excitement. This seems to be kind of the buzzing word tonight, excitement. Anybody else? What do you feel what's your reaction? Your first response to getting something new? Wonder. These are some good responses. Yes. Hope you want to read some of these.
Sure. Excitement, thankfulness.
Yes.
I'm excited to receive something new. A boost when I get a new book.
Okay. Well, all right. Patrick is coming with, he's very specific.
Yeah, he's very specific. Yeah.
Yes.
Excited.
Yes. Expected.
Yeah, expected. Yes.
Wow, this is great.
Mm-hmm.
So the buzzing word, I mean, really, is that you're excited, you're expectant. Some people already said exactly what they're expected about. Expecting about wonder. How about you, Hope? What's your reaction to getting something new? It could be anything new. You just getting something new.
Something new.
Yeah.
I'm excited. My excitement, well, you said it's something new, so my something new will probably be some type of some type of clothing or something, but jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is exciting.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when I thought about what my reaction is when I get something new, I feel energized. I feel like I got some reward or something,
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
When you get something new, you're like, oh, I feel refreshed. It could be anything. And so, tonight we're going to be talking about that. And hopefully even hearing the word fresh start is going to ignite something in all of us because, we feel like there's an advantage there when we are having a fresh start to something. And so we're going to start off with this tonight. And hopefully, oh, wait a minute. We got somebody. Sharon is coming in. Okay. Surprise. Yes, like it's a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And okay.
Excited as well.
Excited. Mm-hmm. So we got expectant, excited, surprise, all of these things. They all resonate with us when we all get something new. And just the idea of newness, there's something to that. And so tonight, if you have your tea time journal, those of you that are new to tea time and you don't have a journal, that's okay. Just if you get something to write these practices down, it'll be good to jot it down because we're going to do a brainstorm exercise right quick. Take your time and really allow this to settle in you. As let's put this up here today. We're talking about fresh start. Okay, so here's the scenario. You are presented with a clean slate. Okay, starting at this very moment, you are presented with a clean slate where you can rewrite the script of how you will begin something new. I want you to get it in your mind, get it right now, that thing, whatever that thing is, you got a new slate and you want to begin something new, or you feel like you're going to be beginning something new. What would you write? Make this, put 2 sentences, put something together. What would be your story? I want you to think about that. Think about where you are in life, because Tea Time Tuesday is about pausing, resetting our life, building resilience in our life. So think about maybe you turn the corner to a fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
You've turned over a new leaf. You got a new opportunity. What would you do if you were presented with a totally clean slate? And you can rewrite the script of how you're going to begin this new thing. Or what are you going to write? What would be your story? I see a response coming in. I'm going to, okay, definitely refreshing. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Good afternoon. And well, good evening to you too, Crushing Chemo Chick. But think about this fresh start, everybody. Think about what would you do? So as you are writing this, Hope and I are going to go into the rest of our time today. We're going to talk about fresh starts. And what does fresh starts indicate? Just think about that. Everybody needs a fresh start. Sometimes we need to turn on the light bulb and say, okay, it's time. And how many of us have been presented with new season or feel the press of turning over a new leaf? I'll just put that out there for us to look at. But you feel the press of turning over a new leaf. There's a new time of refreshing that you can feel is happening. And sometimes we just need that fresh start, right? We need a time to make over. How many of us ever said, I need a makeover? And you give yourself a makeover. You put on something new, you change, or you update your look or something like that. What is your interpretation of a fresh start? If you can, put that in the chat so that we can see what that means to you. Hope, what is your interpretation of a fresh start?
But when I think of a fresh start, the first thing I visualized was the beginning of a race.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
like
wow.
When I used to run, that's what I thought. You're starting at the beginning.
Excuse me.
Bless you. You're starting at the beginning, and you're just kind of waiting until that, signal goes off for you to go ahead and take off. Now, and I'm talking about the running aspect of it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the beginning of it. And so with the fresh start there, for me, there's an anticipation. When a fresh start is like a renewing, like a refreshing, that I'm like, I've come to the end of something else and I'm beginning something else. And so I'm feeling refreshed and revived, and I'm ready to go forward in the race with a fresh new perspective, a fresh outlook. And so that's what I feel when I think of the new. I'm not so worried about the things that will be acquired into the new as far as anything tangible. But when I think about the new, I'm thinking of, this is a new journey that I'm taking. And so in a new journey, I have a fresh perspective, if that makes sense.
Yes.
In understanding that this is starting over again, but this time it's going to be different. And so for that, I have a feeling of excitement, a feeling of also of not just it's new, but in a mindset or perception of just a new outlook and a new perspective.
I hope you all are taking a little bit of notes, even with this, because something that Hope just got through saying, I was like, wow, she's really talking about her positioning, and she's an expectation. She's talking about this new journey. She's looking at, and I like how you use the race as the analogy. It's not just the actual race, but it's the expectancy of starting this new race, and the new perspective that you have even in this new journey. Wow, this is amazing. We're off to a start here. We are really off to a start. Thank you for sharing that, Hope. Monique is coming in and she's saying that she sees fresh start as being an opportunity to begin again. The lens that she's seeing this is like, okay, this is an opportunity. This is a new place to kind of rewind, not just rewind, but okay, new slate, begin again. I like that. And Crushing Chemo Chick, she says, I can breathe again. Wow, this is amazing. Because do you all agree that with a fresh start, there's an igniting of change? There's an igniting that something has to change. Something different has occurred. I like how you all are sharing this. Hope was even saying that, the journey of thinking about what this new fresh perspective is going to be, even in this new journey that I'm embarking on, because life happens. And then when we have this really nice clean slate, we can step to, I ran track and stuff, but I wasn't the adamant track runner like you were. I ran distance. But think about how you get into position, and then your mind is already set to, okay, this expectation of what you will see and what you will engage in while you're running.
There's another thing I wanted to add to.
Go ahead, add to that.
Because I had to take I'm thinking that I take myself, because I've actually been in that position where I'm getting ready to start my running, and there's an excitement. The excitement is kind of like what everybody thinks, but there's also, even when it was time to take off, I wouldn't say like a nervousness, but an anticipation. That's there. Now, I'm just keeping it real. It's just like, that's good. We're about to start. I kind of don't know what's going to happen, but I'm excited about it. But there's an anticipation. There's a, get ready, get set, go type. So it's an anticipation that's there. Because even when we're starting the journey, there's a place of the unknown, This is good. Thank you. That's all I want to say. I'm sorry.
No, this is good, because I'm telling you, tea timers out there, chime in as much as you can tonight, because this is about new, fresh starts. And you can start fresh at any time. Of course, there's a prompting, and we're going to talk about those things. What does that mean? How does that even make you feel, when you're in a place of starting new? As a new opportunity has presented itself. And as Hope is saying, there's an anticipation. And sometimes we know that newness is there, the fresh start is there, but it's like, how do I make this start? How do I even oh, I know I got to make the first step, but how do I even do it? And so with this clean slate, we're going to talk about that today. Hope we got some more. We got some more responses coming in. Can you read
Sure.
this?
All right, sure. My screen is a little bright. Being able to have resources to further the gospel on a global scale.
Mm-hmm.
I have a vision that is my fresh start. I'm starting over. All right.
Yeah, I like that. What you know, something that she said in there that really stuck out is I'm starting over.
Mm-hmm.
And having the resources, we're going to talk about that in a minute, to do what you've been called to do, or to do what you feel like this new season is. To have what you need in order to embark on that. Thank you for sharing that. We have some more coming in.
All right. Fresh start, beginning again with passion.
Wow. There's that anticipation. There's that excitement. We're going to talk about that word passion too in a minute. Okay.
All right. All right. The anticipation of the possibility of running well and winning your own race.
That's packed.
Yeah.
That's packed.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some good stuff in there. Your own race.
Yeah,
wow,
own race.
that is amazing, because this new place that you're in, you're getting a new fresh start, and it just may just be including just you and what you're intending to do. Thank you for sharing that, Found Favor. Patrick is coming. He's saying environment. Okay, a tiny log cabin on a lake or river, far enough to be quiet and close enough to be connected. Clean air, creative space, minimalist decor, harmony, and fully decluttered. Now, see, that sounds like a prompt to the setting, exactly what you want to see. That's amazing, because see, he's identified on this clean slate what he's looking for. He's writing the story of what it would look like. This is a great example. Thank you, Patrick, for sharing. Okay. Yes. My new start is about my environment. How many out there right now, you're in a place, I have a new fresh start. There's a clean slate. There's some things I know that I can do. There's some things I want to do. Opportunity is presenting itself, and this is what it looks like. This is my story. This is what I want to write. And so thank you all for sharing that. We're going to move on to our next slide here. I want to talk about these three things tonight. These are the three things that when we think about fresh starts, these are these three moments that have come up and, as opportunities in our lives to take advantage of. We got pivotal moments, we got teachable moments, and we have insightful moments. And these three moments, these are things that can enhance our fresh start, because enhancing our fresh start has an advantage. We have an advantage because we can utilize these moments, and we can harness these moments to help us move forward in our lives. Thank you for sharing this, Found Favor. Yes, finding my sea legs. That's her. That's how she's writing her story. Thank you for sharing that. So tonight we're going to talk about really quick pivotal moments, teachable moments, insightful moments. Let's move on to this slide. I want to ask you guys a question here. As you look at this, what are the pivotal moments in your life? Think about where you are now, the season that you're in, or the day that you're in, or just the place that you're in. Pivotal moments, when you're thinking about fresh starts, are the moments of significance. It's the moment where there's a turning point in your life. If you think about it, it's something that's going to prompt you to change. When you have that pivotal moment that comes up into your life, it's like, okay, yeah, this is something that catches your attention. Hey, it's time to change. Hey, something it doesn't necessarily have to be negative. Change could be in another direction. Change could be, oh, well, let me see where I am with this. But it's something that's a moment that changes the way you think, changes the way you see or feel, and it catches your attention. Think about those pivotal moments. It's when you finally get that mind shift. It's like, okay, it helps you to see stuff in a different way. Hope, have you ever had any pivotal moments, it's like, okay, it's time to change. It's time to turn. This is the moment of significance. Something has come up to bring it to my attention that this is a fresh start. But it's the pivotal moment that changes that.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, I've had those, throughout my life, a journey, just different aspects, whether it was a career change or just relationship, different things that allowed me to, when I'll use my career, it was just like, it was at a point that I was at the end of a particular thing in the career and embracing something new. And that allowed me to realize that my perspective and my learning gauge and how I operated previously needed to change, needed to mature, needed to come to full fruition of everything that I had the opportunity of learning. That was a pivotal moment in my life because I went from one place to another, even involving my career. And in that, it was just like, okay, this is the end of this. Now I'm facing just this question of asking myself, this is a moment of change. This is where I'm pivoting. This is where I'm going in a different direction with intention.
Yeah.
So, it's moments like that. And I know that we've all had them, just different types of moments, different types of situations and circumstances that allowed us to come to, sometimes I'll say like a aha.
We're going to get to
moment.
that.
Yeah, where it's just, okay, this is where I am now. And this may need to take on a different approach. So, yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, because like you said, sometimes we all get to a point in our life or in a season or something where we come to a fork in the road or we come to a juncture, and it's like there is a moment of significance or something happens, it's like and it causes us to have a turning point that would change the way we think about stuff. We'll look at something different, like, wow, I'm seeing this differently now. It's prompting you and it's provoking you to change. I'm gonna put that slide back up there. It's, prompting you, whatever that pivotal moment, it prompts you and provokes you to change. It provokes you to shift. And so as you about it, we talked about earlier that there's an advantage to enhancing our fresh start, and that means taking on these pivotal moments and using them to help us move on into this clean slate and this fresh start that we have, right? Okay, with the pivotal moment, and we just heard Hope say something, and it's going to be in the next slide. Well, it's going to be in the third slide. How about that? Okay, teachable moments. So we got pivotal moments. That's the pivotal moments. That's like moment of significance. I mean, it's going to prompt you to change in such a way. It's like so significant. It's like it changed your life. That's when that was a pivotal moment. It was like a big shift. It caused you to change in such a in a big way. And then we have teachable moments, and the teachable moments are there that we learn something meaningful from it, and it's almost like learning from your mistakes. You fall down, you're on your bike, you learn not, you learn not to do something the way that you did it before. You learn something meaningful from it. And then teachable moments could be, you're introduced to something that's brand new. You've never seen this before. You've never engaged this. You never was a part of this before. You heard a new principle. You heard a new concept. These are the things that prompt you to start fresh, because this is something that's teaching me. This is something that is leading me into something else. It sparks spontaneity. Think about that. It causes you, we heard it earlier. What would you do if you got a new gift? It sparks enthusiasm. And the thing about it is, you can't wait to do it. When you got a teachable moment and it's teaching you something amazing, it's teaching you something phenomenal, it's teaching you something outside of the box, it's going to cause spontaneity. It's going to say, make you feel like, wow, I can't wait to move into this, because I just learned something that I had never learned before, about myself, about a situation, or whatever it is. Teachable moments also shows us, don't go down that road anymore. Teachable moments could also mean, why don't you implement that? That was a great idea. Do that again. So teachable moments are there to, help us. It's like a catalyst for change. What was that thing? I want somebody, in tea time land, our tea timers. What was that thing? Write it in your journal or share, something what was that teachable moment? It was like, that was a great idea. Wow, I really learned something about me. I learned something about that caused me to launch into something new. And so you make it relevant now. What are the things that I'm learning, or what am I learning from, or what is that agent that's causing me to change and to see this thing in such a way where I'm so excited. I got spontaneity. I can't wait to do it. And so what did I need to do next? What do I need to step out into? So teachable moments, they take us there. And Hope said something in her comment, and here we go. Then there's the insightful moments, the aha, wow factor. Wow. I just, woo. How many of you guys have gotten motivated? You've been inspired. I don't know what it is. Inspired to do what? Whatever it is that has motivated you, that was that moment. Oh, I'm ready to go back to school, or, oh, I'm going to take on this. Hope was saying she was getting ready to start running again. There was some moment that was a clean slate that caused her to feel like it's time for me to go run again. Some of you or some of us are embarking on healthy eating. We always talk about here on Tea Time how to settle down with the resetting, how to calm ourselves. What do we need to do to shift? And it's in those moments of inspiration, something we read, something we heard, maybe we sat down and really introspected, we thought about, we brainstormed, and we got some insight, or then there was a time of realization where we recognize, what, I need to shift into this positive change. Nothing is like also having an insightful moment. Those times that we got that insight, and it's like, wow, this is amazing. I can't believe that this is happening in a good way, or this is, I'm renewed in a new way and I can start again. I'm believing in myself, or there's some confidence there. I believe that this is a great avenue, a great resource that we can use, insightful moments to help us move forward in this fresh start, this clean slate. Hope, we got some responses coming in here.
Okay. All right. Let me see. When I found out about the book of Enoch.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, one of the things that I like to say that we use here at the Renewal Center is taking the time to build resilience. Resilience is such a major part of bouncing back. We want to talk about making a comeback. We're going to talk about that in a minute too, right? Making a comeback. Let's take a moment, everybody, and think about all of the different ways that we talked about how we can, take and have an advantage of starting over, of refreshing ourselves and rewriting our stories in this new place that we're in. Okay, so I'm going to share this screen, and I would like everybody to take a moment and take a look at this. How do we do it then? If we got a fresh start, there's a renewal practice that we can really implement. How can we go about enhancing our fresh start? So if we think about it, there are different ways that we can do it while we are resetting, while we are stopping the pause, and while we are taking the time to build resilience. So the first thing is begin anew. Start having a positive outlook about this new place that you're in. And beginning anew takes on a new mindset. Hope was saying that earlier. It's that place of anticipation, You know, we talked about anticipating the great thing, anticipation of the positive things that could happen, even though we don't know what's next in our steps. We can still draw upon the fact that we're starting something new, we're ready, and then we take the time to do what we said just here. You know, we're going to change the way we look about it. Hope, can you take the second bullet?
Sure. Seeking new opportunities, adventure, embracing what's unfamiliar, exploring options.
Would you like to elaborate on that a little bit?
Right? Seeking new opportunities, adventure. I love adventure. I mean, like, even to piggyback to, I mean, to go back to what you were saying about teachable moments, which goes along with the exciting, adventure. Um, it's for me, it's a place. Am I ready for it?
Wow.
I mean, talk is talk, but if I'm saying I'm a ready for adventure, I have to be ready for it. I have to be ready for new opportunities. I know we say, "Oh, I'm ready for new opportunities," but am I really positioned and pivot for the new opportunity, and for the new adventure, and for the new things that I want to embrace? Do I have the openness and open mindedness and the perspective to be able to embrace these things as they come? And so, even while I was journaling and you were speaking, and I was thinking about, just a new start, there's always a fresh, excitement at the beginning. And so then there's the keeping of the momentum as you continue to move forward. Um, so I'm thinking even when that a part about adventure, because I love adventures, I love doing things. I get nervous, but I'm the type of person I do. If I'm nervous, I'm just gonna do it anyway. you know, I've always been spontaneous, so but you have to be ready for it. You have to be
Yeah.
positioned for it.
Yeah.
If you could put that up one more time, I want to see the other. So new opportunities, embracing what's unfamiliar, and exploring options. That's really good. Because to embrace something unfamiliar, you may feel uncomfortable. For me, I may be feeling uncomfortable because it's not familiar. It's kind of like being in I'm familiar with my bedroom, but if I'm somewhere else, I may not be familiar with certain things. Yeah, I'm using that analogy as being an unfamiliar place. But capacity to carry new things. Thank you so much, Pamela. But when I uh, think about that, I'm thinking about just being able to move forward into the adventure, being able to move forward into the things that I imagine myself doing and actually doing them.
This
New
is good.
opportunities when they come, because they come. We all have a new opportunity. It's like, am I ready? If it's once it gets here, I talked about it, and I've talked about that start. But once the opportunity is right in arm's reach, am I really going to go ahead and move forward in that new opportunity?
This is
Yes.
good. This is good, y'all. I mean, here we're talking about how to navigate even in the new season, in the fresh starts. This
Yes.
is this is good. This is so good. Hold
Yes.
that thought,
Really
Hope.
good. Okay.
Let's talk about exploring new options. How
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah. I, something that you do sometimes we at the in November is the Grateful Be Grateful challenge. And in that I understand, I look at the things not of what I don't have, but what I do have. And so we all have options, but sometimes they don't look like what we think they ought to look like. They're not packaged the way we think they ought to be packaged, but it is an opportunity. And so when we're faced with the opportunities, because sometimes I've been guilty of it. Now, this is not an opportunity, and this is blah blah blah. Kind of not the best talk, I admit. But after a while of learning that this is an opportunity, I just have to have a perspective to see that it is an opportunity. It doesn't look the way I wanted it to look, but it may be an opportunity that I need to explore my options, explore what's out there. It's available to us. And so that is really good. Even with starting new, we're exploring new. We're exploring
Yes.
new options and looking at new things, new people, new
Yes.
places, just new experiences. So that's really good.
Yes. I love that. Y'all go ahead and hashtag exploring new. That's amazing. Exploring new. That's a nice buzzword, something that we can actually think on. Exploring new. That's a great thank you for sharing that, Hope. That's a great aspect of this new start, freshing it's embracing this new fresh start. Gosh, I'm tongue tied there. Enhancing our fresh start. Yes, because it
Yeah.
has an advantage. Oh my gosh, I had a little tongue tied there. But let's go to the tea time community. Got a few.
Yeah.
We got a few responses here.
All right. Doing something in a different way for me, it's listening and questioning in a new way so I can live in a different way.
Mm.
All right. That's good.
If I could just jump in with this, I like this because he's saying doing something in a different way, questioning in a way so I can live in a different way. So these are different ways that we can make this more tangible, make this more useful in our lives. We can use our clean slate in this new season as a resource, as a way to advance ourselves. And I like how you're sharing that, Patrick. Thank you so much. Yes, there we go. Exploring new. Hashtag exploring new. This is awesome. We're going to go back to the slide here. We're going to go back to this renewal practice, you guys. Hope just got through reading that second bullet. And, if we're thinking about how can we go about enhancing our fresh start, doing something in a different way. We just got through seeing Patrick's remark here. And
Yeah.
doing something in a different way. Look at that. I tell you. Making adjustments. Sometimes we have to tweak what we're going to do or tweak and make plans, make a new plan. How are you going to do something new? Well, I'm going to make a new plan. Maybe I need to shift the way I prioritize things. What about how I use my time? Making adjustments is going to make a big difference in how we move in our fresh start. So remember at the very beginning when we did the renewal practice, the brainstorming session, and we talked about if you got something new, what would you do? What would you do with that? And you would do something different. You would make adjustments. Would that be something that you would change? Would your priorities change? And how about a change of action? Or, we talked about shifting earlier. We talked about, and we even heard the word intentionality, being intentional about what we're doing. So this could mean, if you think about it, this can actually mean resetting. You're resetting the way you're thinking. You're resetting where you're going, and that's also a part of building resilience because you weren't there before, but maybe you're in a new place where you're intentionally going to make sure that you shift and change this time. Okay. And so what about this last bullet? I hope you want to take the last bullet there.
Sure. Making a comeback, rewriting your script, regrouping, resilience.
Yes. Yes. Is there anything that jumps out to you with that, making that comeback?
Well, the first thing that jumped out to me was the beginning, making a comeback. And rewriting your script is standing out because that means that when you're rewriting something, you have the power to write what you think, to rewrite it. To rewrite means to kind of just rewrite it over again, but rewrite it from a different perspective, a different mindset. And so it's the opportunity to kind of, I'm not going to say fix the wrongs, but kind of tweak things differently when you're rewriting from the previous writing. So there's something you're rewriting that's going to be even better, even greater. And it's the opportunity for us to rewrite as we move forward. And making the comeback, that part just really just is like, okay, you're making a comeback and you're rewriting based on the comeback that you're making, but it's from a fresh perspective. So it's not going to look like what I wrote before because I'm rewriting it because I'm making a comeback. And so that's really powerful. That last bullet point, very powerful. Yeah.
Thank you. I love that. And don't you know when I just love when God gives us new opportunities. And part of making a comeback is bouncing back. Sometimes we have to bounce back from a failure or bounce back from this or bounce back from that. And part of tea time is to help us figure out different ways. How do you bounce back? How do you build resilience? Make a comeback. I'm gonna make a comeback. I'm gonna turn around this. I'm gonna do this differently. I'm gonna build my resilience, and let's look at that. And by regrouping, okay, I'm gonna regroup.
Yes.
I'm gonna rewrite my script.
Yes.
Okay, it was like that before, but you know what? I'm gonna use my pivotal moments, my teachable moments. I'm gonna use my insightful moments, and I'm gonna use those to help me make a comeback. And that's how I'm going to, move into rewriting my script.
Wow.
So I'm telling you today, I'm hoping that you all would be able to utilize this renewal practice to help you embrace a new, because you may need some time to brainstorm, or you already know I'm at a juncture. I know that I have a new fresh slate. It's clean. I'm in a new place, a new season, and you can use any of these different moments to help you launch into, a better place of moving and pausing, moving in building resilience and resetting your life. And so I just really enjoyed this tonight. I hope you brought a lot of nuggets tonight. I mean, I'm telling y'all keep this hashtag that we got out there. That hashtag, here it is, exploring new. I mean, there it is,
New. Yeah.
It's just amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is just an amazing opportunity. Most of us are stepping into a new place. And then there may be some of us that may be facing that juncture or, how do I even begin a fresh start? How do I think I got a new slate there, but maybe that there's you're moving into that, but you can use these experiences and opportunities to help you explore and to launch forward. So we're getting ready to close out. And while we're getting ready to close out, I'm going to turn this over to Hope, who's going to share some things about the Renewal Center and how you can be part of our Renewal Center and the things that we're doing.
Right, absolutely. All right. If you would like to give to the Renewal Center, we have our giving here located through our digital giving. We have several ways that you can give. We invite you to connect with the Renewal Center as we continue to grow a nonprofit organization, and we're continuing to move forward in advancing the vision. We ask you to connect with one of these various ways of giving, and we thank you in advance for giving. We have our online, we have our text, we have our cash app. You can mail in your money order or check at P.O. Box 1381 Concord, North Carolina. And we have Zelle and Venmo. So we invite you to use any of these ways that are convenient for you to be able to give to the Renewal Center. And we appreciate your giving. All right. And so we have our tea time word that we have every week. When we're not on tea time, we'll just look forward to that. Remember just to connect to our social media pages so that you can stay connected for our tea time word. Something to encourage you, something for your wellness, something for your understanding for your week. So we invite you to engage our tea time word. All right. We need to be excited, ladies, as Saturday on this August 1st, the Renewal Center's Women at the Well Bible Study Series. This is going to be great. This is actually the third year, if I'm correct, Pastor Carmela. Zoom, it opens up at 10 a.m. for virtual fellowship. Bible study begins at 10:30 a.m. This is a soft place for you to come. We invite you to come. Invite somebody to join us as we're starting a new book. Please connect with us on the Renewal Center page for more information. And here she's listed here, the new book. All right, Women at the Well. We're announcing the new Bible study, the new book. And I'm trying to see if
You
information
can
is.
check our social
I don't
media.
see it
If you
on here.
check the Facebook page, it's in the
Yes.
description.
Yes, it's in the description. You can check our social media page for the information on the book that we will be studying from. Join us from the Women at the Well Bible Study Series. We invite you to join us for our grief recovery individual sessions. We know we are here for one another as a community. If you have a loss of any kind and you need individual sessions, please reach out to our website, and we will get back in touch with you regarding more information on our Renewal Center's grief recovery individual sessions. All right, then we have our GPS's grief, pain, and stress support group. We invite you to join us. This is an intimate, private, and safe group for if you're dealing with any type of grief, any pain or stress of any type. We know that healing begins in community. We invite you to join us on Zoom. You can go to our website for the summer dates that will be listed on our website, and you can fill in there, and we will get back in touch with you to give you more information for our GPS support group. All right, we invite you to the Renewal Center's morning prayer. This is every second Friday. It's at 8:30 a.m. Please join us. Our next one will be August the 14th. Oh my gosh, you can just come on. You don't have to get on camera or anything. Just come and bask in the presence of the Lord and receive prayer every second Friday, again at 6:30 a.m. We invite you to join us. All right, and then we have our reformative prayer. Our next reformative prayer is August the 19th at 7:30 p.m. We invite you to join us for this time of prayer. It has been absolutely phenomenal as we come together as a community and reformers to be able to pray. Our next prayer is August the 19th. We invite you to join us for a time of prayer.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Hope. There's a slide that I didn't remember to put here tonight, but we do have New You Live. This our live New You Digital Discipleship is this Sunday at 10 a.m. on our on our YouTube channel. So join us live this Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, well, we got some responses and some takeaways here. Oh, well, okay. Well, let's go ahead and put it out here.
Okay. All right. New insight and thought approach. Thank you for tonight's session.
Thank you. We got some thank yous out there.
All right.
Thank you, Dr. Brown.
Dr. Brown. Hey, how are you? All right. Thank you for tonight's tea time teaching. All right. Received my copy yesterday. So there's a woman at the well. She has a copy of her book. All right. All right.
Wonderful.
All right.
Wonderful.
Thank you for the insightful renewal practices shared. You are welcome, Monique. Thank you for a great session tonight, ladies. You are welcome, Crushing Chemo Chick. Thank you for joining us.
Well, we have enjoyed our time thoroughly. I know I have enjoyed. Thank you so much for your responses, Hope. That was a lot of good nuggets that we got tonight. And thank you all, Tea Time community, for engaging, just, getting involved. And hopefully you'll be able to use these renewal practices as you go forth in your new season and whatever fresh start that you have. And so we're going to close out for the evening, and we want to say thank you to everyone. Oh, we got another response. Hey, sis. Okay, it's Renita.
She says, well done. I have been learning lately that fresh opportunities and new information can generate growth and help us gain new knowledge that may be able to help us elevate and help others as well.
Yes, thank you.
Right. Thank you, Renita.
Thank you all for joining us for this time of pausing and resetting and building resilience. And we thank you all for joining in with us. And we'll see you guys again on our next Tea Time series. That's going to be next week, I believe, right? It'll be next week. Yes, during the day, next Tuesday at 12 noon. Tap in to the Renewal Center's Tea Time Tuesday. So we're going to go ahead and close out for tonight. Hope and I would like to say thank you, and you all have a wonderful evening.
Good
And we'll
night,
see you.
everyone.
Good night.
I am Renewal.
I am Renewal. Yes.